Today I'm going to be talking about my two dogs. First one being Tiny Dancer, TD. We call her Titters, Great Grout, mostly Titters and TD, but she is 10 years old. Her birthday is February 1st, 2010. And she's actually my boyfriend's dog, Vince's dog. She was likely with another family, and I think over some fireworks holiday, either 4th of July or Labor Day, I think she got lost and ran away because she's so scared of fireworks. Vince's friend find and adopt a bunch of lost animals, and they had like all kinds of different animals at their house. But anyway, apparently she didn't mesh well with all of the dogs that they had. She had like a secret alpha kind of personality, and so they had asked if he wanted to adopt, and he felt that he was ready to raise a dog at that point in his life. So that's how he got her, and they expected her to be around 2 years old. So by that approximation, she is 10 years old. He's had her for 8 years. She will be 11 next year in 2021. She is like the best dog ever. She's an angel. She's really great with people. She loves everyone, and because she's gotten older, she doesn't like jump on another person or anything like that, and I don't think she ever has really, but she's very friendly with new people. She'll let them she'll smell them, and she's not gonna jump on them or anything like that. And as far as with us at home, she just follows us everywhere. If I go upstairs, she'll come with me, and she'll just sit at the bottom of my feet if I'm working at my desk, or if I'm filming, she'll follow me to the room very easily. And she doesn't have separation anxiety whenever we go out to go to work or to go to the grocery store or anything like that. She'll just kind of hover by the door, like a little away from the door, and just kind of watch us leave, but she doesn't destroy anything. I think in the beginning when Vince first got her and he brought her home on the first night, maybe it was like rainy or something like that, and so once he left for work, I think she had scratched up the door a little bit. But other than that, TD is an angel. She's great. She doesn't barks a little bit in her sleep when she has like a nightmare or something like that, but other than that, she's great. She is an extremely smart dog, and I feel like all pet owners say that about their dogs, but I definitely feel that she is, because I feel like I talk to my dogs a lot and she understands the most, whether if I'm promising her to take her to the park the next day. I just feel like she understands what I'm saying way more than most dogs, way more than Sugar for sure. What else can I say about her? She's just great. She doesn't like to be picked up, even though I love picking her up because she looks like a little baby and she looks so lost, but she doesn't like to be picked up. And she will jump on the bed to sleep with us. I think she used to do it a lot, but now that we've had Sugar and he likes to do that, she doesn't stay on the bed very long when we're sleeping. While walking her, she pulls a bunch, but now since getting Sugar and trying to train him a lot on properly walking, because he's much stronger and he wasn't controlled and managed more, then he could actually, it could be very stressful walking him every day. So from his training, I have started to kind of train her more and not letting her just pull and smell anything that she wants as she used to. But she's very good about pooping at every walk, basically. I don't know, she's just like such an easygoing, smart, chill dog. Very low or calm energy. She just sleeps all day, and I feel like even when she was a puppy, or when she was younger, we would like slap our legs a little bit like that, and she would get excited. She would start chasing toys. But lately she is not motivated by anything basically other than treats. And if she sees a treat, she smells a treat, then she'll be completely focused on me and be paying a lot of close attention. But other than that, she hears the T word, that's why. Other than that, she's very aloof. Like, it's almost as if I asked her to do something, and if she doesn't want to do it, she'll look the complete opposite direction. Like, you over it? Can you stay for a little while? But it's as if she knows that that's gonna piss me off, so she does it. But yeah, other than that, TD's just a grandma now, and she's just so chill. She's scared of fireworks, and she's scared of telephone rings or like bells. Very sensitive to sound, but other than that, she is, for the most part, okay with other dogs. She's very indifferent with them, and she just is so funny. She's very independent. She's like a hidden alpha. When we used to take her to the dog park, if there was like a scuffle going on, even though she's usually walking the perimeter trying to find a way out of the dog park the whole time, if she hears that, she'll run to them and she'll try to break it up and then get hurt herself. She doesn't bite. She's just a sweet old lady. Like, we are so grateful to have her because she's such an angel. Like, I don't ever have to worry about her hurting other people or hurting herself. She's just the perfect old lady dog. Like, very no nonsense, very low maintenance, cute dog. Sitting beside me is Sugar Face. We call him Sugar, Bop Bop. He is 6 years old. He was born on March 24th, 2014. And we got him in February of 2018. He's just completely different from TD. So he is a Labrador Retriever / pitbull mix is what the shelter has labeled him as. And he's been in the shelter before we got him for a year and a half. So I think he was caught as a stray with a possible owner, black and white. His intake date was July 19, 2016, and he was named Jurgis. Yes, he was named Jurgis at the shelter. Why? I don't know what that name comes from. I have no idea. He was assessed for his behavior in November 7th, 2016. Approximately 2-year-old dog presents growling and barking in front of kennel run, doesn't want to approach the front of his cage, not safe to vaccinate at this time. Dog has been here for a couple of months now. So he was a little bit of a problem child at the shelter, was evaluated again at a different shelter on January 17, 2017, and this one says, very nervous when restrained. And then he was transferred to West LA in March of 2017, and in September, tried to give canine flu vaccine, but unable to do due to behavior. January 13th of 2018, he was adopted by Vince's old co-workers, and that was because he was going to be put down, I guess, January 14th of 2018, because, you know, the shelter has to put down dogs with whatever criteria they deem acceptable, because they need to allow for room for new dogs to come in. I know everyone knows the process of kill shelter. They're like the bottom worst case scenario that you have to take them to. So this foundation, so they took Sugar in and another dog. They were both going to be put down the next day, so they adopted him. Because otherwise, other than the little behavior dings that Sugar has gotten over the years, he's healthy. He's completely healthy. He's young, you know, he has so much life ahead of him. And so we were lucky enough to be the second couple that adopted one of the dogs that they adopted. The other one, I think his name was King, and I think it was more pitbull, might have been mixed of some sort, but his name was King. And then Jurgis is the other one, which became Sugar, and we adopted him. So yeah, the rest is history, I suppose. Since getting him, we have hired a trainer, and we're not seeing a trainer anymore, but we did do 10 sessions for like $1,000, and he helped us train Sugar with basic obedience and kind of gave us the tools and knowledge to manage a leash reactive dog, which is a dog who is kind of aggressive, very reactive, like jumping around and lunges towards another dog and could bite at anything around him when he's on a leash and he sees another dog. So very low self-esteem in that sense, and the level of reaction really depends on who is handling him. So I'm usually nervous when he gets like that. I've been bitten by my own dog several times. So his reaction is very heightened because I'm not very confident handling him. But when Vince is walking him, he's a lot better. He's a lot more chill because he has a much more calmer disposition. Yeah, over the years, he's actually gotten better even with me handling him, and because we've had him for 2 years now. So it's definitely something to consider happening when you adopt a new dog. Adopt a dog that you don't know anything about, and they did have behavioral issues at the shelter that was documented. So there is that, but as far as personality, he is the best cuddle bug. He jumps into bed with us all the time. He lays on his back, I'm sure you've seen him, like completely vulnerable, has these lazy legs or lazy hips. So instead of like sitting like a cat, like round in the butt part, he sits like a turkey leg, and it's just like the cutest thing. And he's just all around such a lovable, not that smart dog. Like if I'm talking to him and we're walking, he'll actually bump into something because he's so not like aware of his surroundings, and he's just like so laser focused on one thing at a time and nothing else, that maybe that's why he's so much easier to train. But other than that, Sugar is just the sweetest dog, and he just loves us very much. He looks like, if you really look at his face, you really can see the lab in him. You really can see the pitbull in him, which is really interesting to me. I feel like sometimes when his ears are back, he looks like a tiny puppy, and when his ears are up like this, he looks like some other kind of breed. So all around, we're still learning so many things about him. As far as meeting new people and bringing new people into the house and him meeting them, it has to definitely be supervised, and baggy pants in our household isn't the best thing because he has bitten strangers before, which is terrifying and I feel awful about, but it is what it is. Like, I don't know what had happened, or I don't know what the cause is for his behavior issues and why he feels that he needs to protect himself kind of aggressively when he's restrained, but this is the kind of dog that he is, and that's Sugar. So we've accepted that, and we have gotten a lot better about managing and being able to anticipate when things could go poorly, when things could go dangerously. So that's something that we've learned as we got to know him more. But Sugar is just the best. He is just like such a happy-go-lucky, simple-minded dog. I hope that if we are able to get another dog, I hope that Sugar will get along with that third dog, and I'm sure that he will. But it will just be very interesting and very new for us to see that kind of new connection, and I hope that we can provide that for him in the future. They make my life 100% better just by having them. And that was TD. And yeah, I think that completes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting to know my dogs. Hope it wasn't too boring. But for me, honestly, at the end of the day, I'm so glad that I'm gonna have a record of this somewhere on the internet, somewhere that I can access to, because these dogs are like my kids. You know, I love them so much, and like I need them so much. And seeing them just happy, seeing them sleeping, seeing them eating, pooping, whatever they're doing just makes me so full. It just makes me so satisfied with life, and gives me so much meaning and purpose to who I am to them and what they are to me. So that wraps up today's video. I post videos twice a week, usually a talking head video like this, and over the weekend a video about the week operating my business as a handywoman and whatever else has happened that week, taking my dogs to the park, getting texted, things like that. So if you're interested, subscribe. You just subscribe at the little box that says the word subscribe on it, and I will see you in my next video.